Good morning, guys, or more 1 o'clock. It's about 1 o'clock. I think it's almost exactly 1 o'clock. I just got home from work. I will probably not say good morning in the morning unless I'm very perky, because I've started to be very grumpy in the morning, and I don't want to see me being grumpy, because it's just about waking up and nothing at all other. My medication, I talked to you about it yesterday, so I thought I'd take a little update in the morning. The Lyrica, which is the medication that I'm gonna be on to see if we can reduce the pain, overall pain in my body. So far, I'm not expecting it to actually handle my pain until like a couple of weeks, up to like a month or two. I'm supposed to have it, unless I'm getting really bad side effects, I'm gonna have it for at least 2 months. Well, the side effects have started. This morning when I woke up, I was dizzy. It has lightened a little bit, but I'm still not fully kind of stable. But we'll see how it goes. This could be just one of those side effects that kind of dissipates as you use it, as you get used to the medication. Good thing from it, I actually slept tonight. I also touched on this yesterday. The progesterone treatment that I have gives me hot flashes for 10 days, which means I don't sleep for 10 days, or sleep very erratically for 10 days. I always go and put myself in bed, and then I lie in bed for 8 to 9 hours, but I kind of fall and I go in and out of sleep constantly. But tonight I slept awesomely. So yeah, that's the good first update too. I worked for my 4 hours and worked out great. So that is second update. That was really good. Had a little adventure from home on my way home. First, I couldn't recharge my bus ticket because we have this RFID cards that you have for your bus ticket, and apparently it has a expiry date. And I think they have it's like 5 years or something like that. So mine had gotten to its expiry date, so when I tried to go to the kind of machine and update it, it said you can't charge it with this long of a trip because it's a 30-day ticket, because it's old. So I had to go and change it. Happily enough, I knew that the kind of like tobacco and candy store just around the corner from where the machine was did handle the SL cards, or the bus cards. So I went there, got a change, and then I had to go on a little adventure because I couldn't recharge it because it just didn't take my credit card. So I went to several different ones, and it wasn't until I got here, or to the bus station where we are, that I could recharge it with my credit card. So that was a little adventure. And then the last adventure, which is that there is a storm going on outside. Now, in Sweden, a storm is not as bad as storms in the rest of the world. That's a fun thing. In Sweden, we have a lot of different weathers. We have warm and sun, and we have rain, and we have snow, and we have all of those. But we don't have too big of changes in the weather itself. We can have big temperature changes, but we don't have like this really bad storms that just trash everything. We don't have volcanoes, or what they called. We don't have those things. So we have a storm right now. That means it's a lot of wind and it's raining outside. So it was a little bit wet to get home. But yeah, adventures. I have to kind of live in the now and all the adventures. Yeah, and the pumpkin spice lattes has run out in all of Stockholm. So there's no pumpkin spice latte to be seen, and I have no clue when the kind of winter taste comes. So no Starbucks for a while, which is good for my economy. Yeah. Right now I am going to clean in the craft room, because when we cleaned out here, we kind of moved a lot of it into the craft room to kind of deal with later because we didn't have time. So now I have to deal with that because I have to put up a blog post tomorrow. If there will be a video or not, it all depends on energy and stuff like that, but I have to fix that, and I have to fix it now. So yeah, good morning guys, I hope you have an awesome day. I promised you an update on the kind of craft room, and we can do it. Like you see, it is kind of messy in here, but a lot of things are just going to be put away. They have their own places. But this is one of the things that Christopher's parents helped us with when they were here. So basically, we were thinking about having some kind of other shelf system. And we realized that this area between our closet and our wall is a little bit strange, so it's hard to find one that is easy. So instead we got this lists, which I'm going to paint white on the ends, and then this is actually a table or a bench for just a bench that you have in your kitchen, like, and then they cut them up for us so they would fit. And then down here, this is my favorite thing. It's on wheels, so I can put out my machine. This is my own sewing machine. It's also an embroidery machine. And then I have my mom's serger also. And when his parents had left, we went to IKEA and we got this. This is another one of those Alex. When I bought my Alex, they only had this height, which is a little bit too high, but I've had it for like 3 years now. 2 years at least. So I have this, which I'm going to clean out. I want to, because up here I mostly have like office stuff. So we're going to move that there. We're going to put in office stuff here in these different drawers. And we're going to have like papers and other stuff in there. So yeah, this is the new thing. And now we have, before we had a chair here where we put this on, and now this have its own place, which I really like. Kind of like. So we're getting there. But yeah, I'm gonna listen to some Christmas music, and I'm gonna clean, and I'm gonna eat something good. So yeah. Oh, I forgot. I have a handle now. This is awesome. I have not had a handle on this cupboard for the past 2 years. We were thinking about getting one, but we never did. So I basically just been putting my fingers in and kind of trying to open it like that. Now I have a handle, which is awesome. This is where I keep the rest of my stuffs. Yeah. I really need to clean this. So I recorded 2 videos. I colored 2 images, and then I started to edit one of them, and I just went into this really big wall. And many times I have pushed through that wall and just kept on going. And today I'm like, no, today was not a day to do that. So instead of editing these videos, getting them uploaded and all of that, which I was very excited for, I just decided not to. I can always add them later when I have the energy to edit. I can sit down and do a whole bunch of editing, but it was like the stress just, I don't know. And it's supposed to be fun. Crafting is supposed to be fun. So I ignored the videos because it wasn't the requirement. And I made 2 colored 2 images. The first one is this. You do it like this because then you get a better image. This is cute little angel. That's the word. And she is an image by Make It Crafty. And then I just have colored her. Really love how she turned out. She's very soft and not any strong colors. She's just very much her. And then this is the image that goes live tomorrow. So I know this video won't be up until this get live because I'm so behind editing again. Again, this is an image by Make It Crafty. It's called Fairy Twinkles. And I've colored her a whole bunch of times. And I think this is my favorite because she's so soft and so simple. She's just like the green is just very, very soft, so it doesn't like pop or strong. It's just, I don't know, my mood, doing soft things. I have one more thing for you to show, to you, something like that. This is my shawl that I just finished knitting, and I have washed it, and it's now drying, and it's drying here in the craft room, and I can't have the door open because the kitties will eat it, so it gets to dry here. The pattern is called Yellow Dwarf, and I know you can't really see it right now, but it's got these beautiful kind of lines like this, and I think I probably should block it like that, but I don't have any blocking mats, blocking needles or anything, so I just block it here on my drying rack that I put into my craft room for this. And then I just used some, this is also this extent of my, we don't have any of these pinchy thingies. In Sweden we call them klädnypor, which translates to clothing pinchers. Yeah, very logical. Kitty hair, we have kitty hair all over. But yeah, so this is the only I had. So I had to pick them off this little, very interesting thing. This is, I think I've shown this before. It's an octopus. You just fold out the arms, and then you have those pinchy thingies hanging from it. Then you can hang like socks and stuff. Kind of gives room, so you don't just put socks all over. So instead, kind of just hang it on the corner, because it's got a hook at the top like that, and then you have things hang from it. So that is an awesome thing. But I didn't have any like the pinchy thingies. We probably should buy some. I should also probably buy a mat to do this on in the future if I like this. I actually really liked knitting this scarf. I'm so happy that I actually finished it and it's not laying half done in my cupboard. So it's my first shawl this time of the century. No, I don't know when I did the brown shawl, because that was the last shawl I did, and I didn't really kind of block it or anything, so I think I threw it away. I didn't like it. It was itchy. The thing was, my first shawl was the one I have shown you, which is the one from my 9th grade ball. My second shawl was a purple crocheted one that I made for my sister. We're not counting like the I don't know what they're called, like the neck, big neck piece, because I did one of those, the ones that are kind of just straight knitted things that you scarf around your neck. Is it scarf that too? I don't know. I did one of those when I was like 15 or something, for my sister, and it was 2 meters long and about 30 centimeters wide. So that was a cool one, but I don't count that because it's not a shawl. The purple one I crocheted for my sister. Things that are crocheted, usually you don't need to block, so I kind of think that's the easier part. And then I got the brown shawl, which was just super simple, purely knit right through it with increases, and then it was done. But I didn't block it, so it was way too little. It was knitted in some, this is why I've been a wool, really haven't liked wool, because this was this kind of raw, really itchy wool, because that's the wool we have had in Sweden. When my sister started knitting with wools, I never thought they would be so soft and sweet. I was thinking like, how can she use those kind of things? It's so itchy, but these are actually not that itchy at all. This is basically one of the reasons why I buy all my yarn from Lambda Toast, because I know that like 90% of her wool is not itchy. I know that I can't have the Corriedale, so I can stay away from that. I still have one ball of Corriedale. So if you don't have a super sensitive, because I'm really wool sensitive, and if you're not that super wool sensitive, probably would make a pretty pair of wrist warmers or something. But yeah, the other yarn she has is really, really nice. So I'm really looking forward to dipping in. I already been kind of looking through my patterns, because I am sitting like on an edge with the foot in either. There is a very beautiful pattern. The pattern book that I got was 4 different patterns, and there is, I still have, like, I tried the satin rings, and I might be able to do it, but I need to do it in not a spotty fabric or a thread. But then it has one called Solar Flare, which have this beautiful kind of braided technique on it, which I think I want to do that. And then they had the other one, which I don't remember what it's called, but it's also gorgeous. But I think one of the things that really makes it gorgeous is that it is color work. So then I would need to go out and buy 2 skeins of more muted colors, or more muted color schemes. So yeah, I think I'm going to do Solar Flare. I think I'm going to cast on Solar Flare tomorrow. But right now it's going to be late, so I'm going to head to bed. So good night, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite.